For the past 2 decades, the University of Iowa has been the dominant team at these wrestling championships. In that time, the Hawkeyes have won 14 national championships. The inspirational leader of Iowa during this dynasty has been their coach, the legendary Dan Gable, who during his high school and college career chalked up an astonishing record of 182-1. Iowa's Lincoln McIlravy, last season's champion at 142 pounds, has stepped up a weight to 150 pounds. He feels that he and his Iowa teammates need to reunify next year to get back on top.
Basically this year, kind of our theme, maybe not because we wanted it to be, was we had kind of like 10 individuals rather than a team. So there was really no leader for the 10 individuals. And that's a chapter that's going to be heavily edited for next year. It's going to be changed a lot. You know, we're going to have to become a team again if we're going to win some national titles as a team.
McIlravy's competition came from senior Brian Harper of Michigan. The two have done battle 3 times this year. McIlravy won all 3.
Harper, the number 6 seed and a senior, wanted to go out, quote, with both guns blazing. McIlravy, on the other hand, carried the pride of Iowa. He wanted to become their first national champion of this tournament. The first period was scoreless and a real struggle, both physically and emotionally. Harper's face was bloodied from the constant bangs and nicks he acquired during the championship, while McIlravy was frustrated by the frequent delays caused by the bleeding. As the second period had started, Harper on the bottom managed an escape against McIlravy to go up 1-0. But the tenacious Hawkeye was able to come back with just 32 seconds left in the second period to get a takedown, and that would put him in the lead 2-1.
We go back now to the final period. Here's how we called it. To start the third, McIlravy starting in the down position in the black of Iowa. Gets a quick escape. Score now 3-1 McIlravy. Harper of Michigan in the blue.
McIlravy used a really nice Granby roll there to get that escape point. This is where McIlravy's toughest, on his feet. The Iowa style of move, constant motion, be aggressive in the face of your opponent. This is where McIlravy thrives, and he's been unable to get to this situation, Randy, because of all the bleeding that has happened in the first period with Harper's face.
McIlravy, last year's champion at 142 pounds, a little banged up there. Slight hesitation, but he's moved up here to 150, facing Harper of Michigan here in the final. Unable really to get a pace going, like you said, but I mean, expect McIlravy to attack.
Well, it's Harper's hope to slow down McIlravy, make him more of a stationary target, and then take advantage of that. McIlravy would rather keep this thing wide open, and a nice heel trip attempt by McIlravy, but he comes up with the leg. He's got good position here. He'll keep winding himself around Harper. He should look for a finish now for the takedown. Cuts to the double and gets it.
That makes the score 5-1 McIlravy.
They travel out of bounds. They'll go back to the center. McIlravy now with this momentum building now as the match isn't being stopped for any reason. He really seems to be getting his offense. Hearing some comments from Coach Gable.
And Coach Gable really a proponent of attack, and it is now Iowa Hawkeye pace going on.
That's correct. He's going to want to keep this match going. He wants to keep the pressure on. The more he's in the face of Harper, really his best defense is his offense. There's an escape. You almost see McIlravy turned him loose there.
5-2 McIlravy. McIlravy in the black of Iowa, Harper in the blue of Michigan.
Harper's not out of it if he can get a takedown now, but this is going to be the crucial takedown. He has to score here or he's going to be in real trouble. McIlravy knocking him down, spinning behind. Really, Randy, that should do it. Another 2 points for McIlravy. He now leads 7-2.
7-2 at this point. He lets him go, lets Harper go. That's 7-3 now, McIlravy. That quick gets the takedown, gets the release, going now for another takedown, score 7-3 McIlravy.
And I'm seeing a lot of what Pat Smith used to look like back when he was a sophomore. McIlravy, a true sophomore, looking for his second national title, and he's not doing it by hanging on. He's doing it by attacking.
McIlravy with the riding time advantage also gets another point. So our final score, Lincoln McIlravy of Iowa, 8. Brian Harper of Michigan, 3. McIlravy is now a 2-time champion, once at 142 and again at 150.
Lincoln McIlravy.
McIlravy demonstrated all the qualities of Hawkeye wrestling. In your opponent's face, constant motion and unbalancing, and relentless pressure. I spoke with him after the match. With Iowa finishing second, not being able to win the championship, was that a little bit of extra motivation?
Yeah, that kind of stinks. You know, we all worked hard, and it's really sad to see guys lose that you're close to. But, you know, if the team's winning, it's easier to go out there.
I asked the same question to a guy named Pat Smith when he was a sophomore. He won his second national title. Could there be 4 in Lincoln McIlravy's future?
Yes, sir, I hope so.